Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be showing you guys how me and my trio plays arena. So yeah, let's get right into the video. So guys, we basically just land anywhere. So if you guys could come to where we land, it doesn't really matter because we land basically anywhere on the map. Really, we just go anywhere. So yeah, but this game we went to go take Orchard, and yeah, we had Orchard all to ourselves. So after we looted Frenzy, we were heading to Circle, but we went through Frenzy, and we noticed that all the loot were there still. So we looted the place up and tried to get as much loot as we can. So as you could see, I only have a common burst and a common tack, so I was trying to get better loot. So yeah. I noticed the pepper here, so I asked my teammates if they had a spare space to carry a pepper. So luckily, my teammate had a spare space to carry the pepper. When we were going into zone, I noticed that there's a supply drop, and we knew that was our supply drop, so we got a free launch pad out of that when we went to go collect it. So if you guys see a supply drop, and it's like you're the one that's gonna get it, like it's very close to you, you should get it. Plus build out of metal, but we built out of wood over here because we knew that no one else was gonna get it. So we got the supply drop and got a free launch pad. My teammate, he spotted a llama. We were all the way down at the hill. I don't know how he spotted the llama from down there. Like I couldn't even see it. I don't even know how far he could see. Like how. That's the crazy part when we got the llama. So we moved onto the boat. Iskus, he used the pepper, and me and Jabs went on the boat. But unluckily, I forgot to tell him to go on the other side of the lake, because then the kids in Misty, they started doing this, started spraying, and they unfortunately they killed me. So yeah, I should have. So about your guys' comms, you should make sure your partner or your teammate, whatever, gets what you're saying. Unfortunately, my other teammate Iskus, he's on the other side of the map all alone, because Jabs and Zed, he went to go get my reboot and reboot me if he can. But Iskus, so he got in a tough situation. He had to verse a trio, so he spared his life trying to get away. So we basically played our lives. So yeah, that's another thing you guys should do. When I got rebooted, Jabs gave me half his mats. We had like no, we had each other. We had like no mats. So yeah, after I looted, we went down to the waterfall because we knew we had no mats. So we took the waterfall and we tried to see if we could fit under the waterfall, and they can't see us. But like it keeps pushing us back, and then they would hear us swimming. So we built a base here out of metal. So yeah. We camped here the game because we knew that we were going to get killed if we rushed, because we didn't have that much of loot, and I just noticed I didn't have any shield. So I asked my teammate Jabs if he had shield. So yeah. And we didn't rush anyone. We just camped here most of the game, like most of the rest of the game. So we camped here because we're a duo, and we didn't have much good loot. We didn't have much mats. So yeah. We heard somebody coming down to us, so we just went to the side just in case he came into our build. I just went straight. We went early thanks to our teammate Iskus. He told us go early, and I just risked it going for these guys tunnel to up the mountain. So then I made it while Jabs and Zed, he went the hard way. So I told him to come with me, but he just didn't listen. He thought it was a bad idea. But later he came after he knew that there's no other way. So then I knocked a kid here. I tried to finish him, but since I knew I knocked him, I rushed carefully, just slowly and carefully. My teammate Jabs came up, so I was waiting for him so he could come, so he could push. So I started spraying the box, trying to get the elim, but unfortunately, another team started spraying at us. I rushed the aura, but my teammate got knocked, but I couldn't do anything about it. So yeah, I had to get out of there before I died. I noticed there was a supply drop, so I tried to get the launch pad, just in case I got in a tough situation. And plus, this team was being a pain. They just kept spraying. They wouldn't let me get the supply drop. I tried to hold it until they would stop spraying. Yeah, so I got it, but the launch pad went down. So I tried to make sure they didn't shoot me, and they started keep spraying. I couldn't do much. So yeah. I got in a sticky situation here, so I knew I had to launch pad. So I went into here, and I didn't think that the other team would have shot me from down there. But my teammate told me to build a floor there. So the other guy started spraying at me the second I built a floor. He tagged me once though, but thanks to my teammate for nearly saving my life. So yeah. Luckily, that guy, he didn't come and build. He just fell down. So yeah, but I knew that I wasn't gonna get up unless someone had a tunnel or anything to go up. But when I used this launch pad, there's 10 kids that you were using this launch pad. No one could get up. No one, absolutely no one. So we all started fighting down here, and the kid on high ground, they basically won. So yeah, that was it for that game, and I'll show you guys the next game. You guys, so my teammates, they landed over there at the boat. I landed at Rickety Rig, and you guys do not understand how good the boat is over there. It has basically gold loot. But when they had the gold loot, I had the vault over here, so I was praying to luckily have a really good weapon. So yeah, and plus there's a supply drop there, so I could get a free launch pad just for doing nothing basically. So yeah. Oh, and I got the launch pad, and I got a charge shotgun, a legendary. So yeah, I just kept looting the vault and that. So we took the boat and we started heading zone. I was making a plan already to what we'll do once we get in zone. So I was saying to go on the dead side of the map, so like not much people would rush us, or like we won't get in a fight that easily. So yeah. We went over here to Thor's hammer. We just wanted to see like what it was, and after we saw it, we went to straight to Salty. I accidentally used a crash pad on accident because you know when you double jump it does a crash pad. So yeah, I accidentally pressed double jump because I was on keyboard and mouse. I was playing Arena on keyboard and mouse, trying to get the grind on keyboard and mouse, and that trying to resume what I left off of how I played on keyboard and mouse. So we went into Salty, and then we noticed again, like Salty wasn't even looted. It was not looted. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but they just think that everyone lands here. Like at least just a few people could land here or something. This whole place was looted already, but luckily no one landed here this game. So yeah. So we noticed that there's people coming and rushing us to, but we didn't even do anything to them. They came in late to Salty, so we had good loot, and yeah. So we try to do as much damage on these guys, but they're just too good. They sprayed all of us. We're trying to go away. We're gonna place a launch pad and go, but then our teammate Jabs, he placed the launch pad, but I don't know how he didn't get on the launch pad. So only me and Iskis went onto the launch pad, but Jabs and Zed, he did not go on the launch pad. I don't know how he didn't get on the launch pad. He was the one that placed it. It was so funny. And he started fighting those kids, and yeah, and luckily he died. So I'm on controller now because my controller has to charge. Since I'm playing on a PS4, my controller has to be charged so I could play keyboard mouse. Because I have the normal PS4, so I only have 2 USB plugs. So that's why I'm playing controller the rest of this game. Just if you guys just want to know. I noticed there's kids behind Iskis one, so I was trying to flank them, but they're quite far away. They just kept moving. They used Iskis tried to get as far away as he can, because like it was a whole trio and he was by himself. So I tried to flank those kids behind him. Oh, that's like rushing him sort of. So yeah, I was trying to flank. I noticed there's links over there on the side, and then I just realized that my ping button is my inventory button. I forgot to switch it back to normal because yeah. And my teammate, he used a launch pad, and I knew someone was going to launch pad. I blocked that guy. I took the launch pad. That was such a smart play. So yeah, I should have just shot that guy, but we went and ran because we didn't have much mats left. So then we got the supply drop. It was so lucky. So now we have another launch pad. there's kids in Craggy that were just shooting at us. We didn't want to fight them. We just wanted to get away and just survive the game. So we just ran and tried to get some mats on the way, like brick and that. So then we just left. You guys could watch this part. So we moved up the mountain, getting the high ground on those kids in Craggy. So you guys would see what we did with this high ground. It was quite well, and plus we were being a pain to everyone else. Like in this game, we're acting like pussies mostly. So and at this time when we got like the high ground sort of, we went and like rushed most of the kids. Not like rushed, but like sprayed them, being a pain to them. So yeah, you guys could watch that part. I found the big pot. Like I can't speak right now, but I found the big pot. So I knew that would have been good to use later on. So we went up over here. We didn't know that there's kids on the mountain, just in case you guys see what happened later on. So the kids got rebooted in Craggy. We noticed that. So we knew that there was a big fight there. We see this team that's boxing up in metal. We think that there's people in it, but like there's no one in there. They're all at the bottom. So I knew that there's people at the bottom. I try to spray some and be a pain into them. So yeah, good to see this part. I got those lucky shots. I sprayed each of those teammates and just two of the teammates. They're all like 10 HP left, or 10 shield left. So yeah. As we bring up pain, and then we see these kids. I tagged one, and then of course karma comes back. You'll see. Yeah, the team on the top, they just shot us. So we're trying to make a base here to just like sit here for a bit. Like if you guys could hold some shield in that, definitely hold them. They'll be good to use. So yeah, you guys could watch this part. As we're coming over here, there's a team that rushed my teammate. I didn't know that there was people there because he was being silent. So, oh no, there wasn't even people there. They were just like spraying from on the like hill sort of. Then they started rushing. There's two teams rushing, so we got enough time to get the res off. This was a risky play, but like we got it. So yeah, he's gonna use a launch pad. So we used a launch pad, but the other team, they messed it up for us. So yeah, we got all the way over here. I accidentally dropped my scar. So yeah,